Excuse me, please. I have a message for you. If I may be so bold, you match the description I was given. I have a message to deliver to you, if that's all right. An old wizard hired me. Called himself Abner Tharn and claimed to be a battle mage in service to Emperor Varen Aquilarius.
Can you believe it?
Traveler,
Dragons
a moment of your time.
in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
Have you come from Balfoyan? What news do you have? Yes, soldier. Thank you. We're giving the Covenant a good fight. Without your warning, Davon's watch would be in their hands. Feels good to save a city, doesn't it? The Covenant is attacking Davon's watch. The Devils bombarded the northern district. Now they're ashore preparing to attack. I need every able hand in the battle to come. And you'll stand where you're needed. Right now, Grandmaster Tunvol Indural's at a manor in the north of the city. He's got a smart plan, but he needs help. Follow me or meet me there. Your choice. This port's the key to Stonefalls. That's why these Covenant bastards are attacking. They're keen to take the city, but we aren't going to let them. The Nords are here to defend the Pact. You'll find the manor along the north city wall. I'll be there with Tunvol.
My baby. She was so beautiful. Why did the three let this happen?
I hate to even ask this, but can you help us? Our home was destroyed in the Covenant bombardment. My baby daughter... the house collapsed on top of her. We couldn't reach her. Now my poor Melila just cries and sleeps. Cries and sleeps. I wish I didn't have to beg, but I don't have any other way to care for my wife now. In her grief, Melila can't help herself. Please, could you spare some gold? Your generosity shames me, stranger. May Vivek smile upon you.
Damn that brother of mine. He went and got himself killed. And damn the daggers too. Every last one of them.
My pa and my brother are dead. I I can't believe it. I can't imagine what my mother must be feeling.
They're all gone. They're going down the river to meet the sea. I'm going to miss them very, very much.
The stump still acts up, of course, but at least I'm around to complain.
Despite the pain, I'm glad we're standing together today to lament the loss of friends and comrades. That may be selfish, but it's true. Sane and I will be reassigned, I imagine. Trin says she wants to continue training, despite her recent loss. I'll ensure she has a place with us, if I can.
We survived the trial Vivek set for us. Hard to believe, even now.
Step up. Have a look.
What do you know about the Dark Elf Ashlanders?
Not much. They keep to themselves. I think they worship Daedra.
I heard they don't live in towns, because the Dark Elf houses hate them.
Just between us, I heard the Ashlanders accuse the tribunal gods of murder.
Dark Elf houses hate them.
Just between us, I heard the Ashlanders accuse the tribunal gods of murder.
So much to do.
I'll need a new blade before I go into the field again.
Did you come
3
here to
keep you,
provide
traveler.
justification?
Welcome to the Davon's Watch Guildhall. The Fighters Guild. Have you come to join our worthy crusade? We have a new guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk about it for a moment? Good, good. I know we'll be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you? Right. Sees All Colors here is our new guildmaster. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their dark anchors. You might have seen them. Enormous chains fall from the sky. Plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. Smart question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know when the council will come looking for more hands. Guildmaster Jofnir passed away recently, and very suddenly. We always thought he'd die with a blade in his hand, but he passed in his sleep, called to Sovngarde by his ancestors. We all miss him, but Colors has proven to be a very able leader. No, our blades are in service to the Guild. We're neutral in the war between the 3 alliances. Some of us follow the Dragon Banner and King Yoren, of course, but every race, every creed, belongs under the Guildhall's roof. Then welcome to the family, as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra. Sees All Colors herself often has tasks for new recruits. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Comrade, we have need of you. Will you fight by our side? The Guild has accepted an unusual contract. We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky. Wherever they appear, Molag Bal's minions soon follow. As we speak, 2 of my Guardians investigate rumored anchor sites. Merrick and Aleph are the best the Guild has to offer. Meet up with them in the hills west of Davon's Watch. You can proceed from there. I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the wilds nearby, above the starved plains. A powerful benefactor. She hates that monsters can ruin the lives of everyday folk. Our benefactor has put gold behind her principles, and so we put our strength behind her cause. They are the tendrils of Cold Harbor, reaching into Nirn. The minions of Molag Bal erect dark shrines in his honor, landing sites for these horrors. The coin this contract brings is good, and in this time of trouble, we need a focus. Yes, I am new to my role as Guildmaster. The death of my mentor, Yofnir Iceblade, has been hard on the Guild. He was well liked among the rank and file. I hope the river has carried his soul where it wanted to go. He's a proud Redguard warrior, one of our best, and a follower of Stendarr. Merrick's full title is Resolute Warhorn. He's sworn to fight the spawn of Oblivion wherever they touch Tamriel. Proof that the Guild accepts all kinds. A Khajiit. She does as much damage with her wicked tongue as with her curved blade. Taciturn, rude sometimes, but a cunning fighter.
You here for crafting certification? Don't worry, there's no cost involved. Your alliance covers all my fees. Once you're certified, they'll let you fulfill the crafting rites. Everyone wins!
I must finish this.
Holgen said you were reliable. I trust his instincts, and I know there is much work to do. The Covenant closes on us like Nyx hounds on a kill. They think they've already won the city. They're entirely wrong. They are doomed to the last man. You are the plan. There's a relic beneath the city, guarded by spirits of my ancestors. For me to fight them would be blasphemy, but you aren't of House Indoril. The entrance is through the tombs across the square. Bring the relic here. Only that you need to bring it. I tried to reason with my ancestors, but they do not understand our peril. You must succeed where I cannot.
Your mission is important. Are you done already? It is my pleasure to uphold my family's honor. With my father leading the defense, victory is certain.
What's taken you so long? Enter the tomb, retrieve the relic, and return it to Tanvol. Sounds easy enough to me.
Did you recover the relic? That was one of my ancestors. He refuses to recognize the threat facing us today. It's time to turn the tables on the Covenant. For that, you must buy me some time. I need time to prepare the ritual that will bring this to an end. We have to delay the Covenant troops to the south. Ask Holgan. He's commanding the defense of the West Gate. If you need a guide, speak to Garin. Go to the West Gate and help Holgan. Garin can show the way.
My orders are to help you. Then we should go.
I've been reviewing our defenses. It's not good. The Covenant is bringing up ballistae and siege ladders. Time to show them what we've got. Do? Burn those ballistae. Same for the ladders. Burn them to ash. I'll be leading a sortie from the gate. Meet us when you're done. It'll be glorious. I heard the horns. I saw the flames. Are you done? The damn skeevers tricked us, though. This was only a feint. They scaled the walls. The Covenant's inside the city. Let's hope your blade is thirsty. They scaled the cliffs like damn mountain goats. Takes guts, I'll give them that. Get to the tombs. Tanvol's in there, performing his ritual. He has no idea what happened. Guard him until he's done.
What may I whisk away for?
Defend me while I perform the ritual. From the depths of Ash Mountain, Bolreth, I summon you.
You face a nod now, scum. Here's Grabor.
More coming! Keep them away from Father!
Fan out!
Bolreth, I summon you! Destroy the Covenant army! You there! I will cloak you in shadow. Enter the portal and witness our victory!
Destroy that thing! Hack it apart!
Ancestors, preserve us.
You have brought credit to your house. This is a great thing. House Indoril will always speak well of your actions here today. Our victory is complete. Even now the Covenant retreats. You gave me enough time to summon Bullrith. As Grand Master of House Indoril, I honor you.
Bullrith has done its job. The Covenant has been driven from Davon's watch. Now to put it back where it belongs, in the depths of Ash Mountain.
I'm not exactly sure. I made use of ancient rites and secret lore to wrench him from his cell. You saw the conclusion of my efforts. My able son Garin even now works to return him to his slumber. He will guide your hand. You'll find Garin west of the city, on the slopes of Ash Mountain. I sent a detachment of soldiers with him to ensure his safety. I'm certain he already knows what needs to be done.
You've done well here, soldier. You're a credit to the Pact. I'm certain you'll be of use to my son.
Bullrith is one of two ancient magical juggernauts, the Brothers of Strife. Their story is too long to tell now. It is enough that Bullrith is a powerful weapon at our command.
You fought like a true Nord. The Skalds will remember your deeds in story and song. And I'll remember you. Holgen always remembers his friends.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Did you come here for crafting certification? You here for crafting certification? Don't worry, there's no cost involved. Your alliance covers all my fees. Once you're certified, they'll let you fulfill the crafting writs. Everyone wins! They're daily requests for crafted goods, but they're only available to certified crafters. If you can show me you know your craft, I'll get you certified. I can train and certify blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers. If that sounds like something you'd want, we can get started. Have you spoken with Danel Teleno? He handles certification and training for provisioning, enchanting, and alchemy. He's a bit stuffy, but he knows what he's doing. Excellent! We can get started whenever you're ready. Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else. If you convince me you know how to use a needle and thread, I'll certify you. However, you must commit. I can't certify two things at once. Show me you can craft a pair of homespun gloves. First, you'll collect some raw jute, then return here and refine it. Finally, you'll use refined jute to make the gloves. Of course. It was the first trade I studied. I'm happy to certify anyone familiar with a clothing station. Now run forth and bring me a pile of raw jute. Take the raw jute to a clothing station. If you have enough, you can easily refine it. Bring the refined jute to me when you're done, and then you'll make some homespun gloves. Raw jute is plentiful if you know where to look. Just don't chew on it. It can really do a number on your... well, just don't chew on it. Take the raw jute to a clothing station. If you have enough, you can easily refine it. Bring the refined jute to me when... if you're in a guild, check the guild stores. They often have raw materials and refined goods for sale. Of course, you can always trade with a friend.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
I must finish this.
Kine cursed those daggers. They burned everything. 10 years ago, I would have killed a lot of them before they stepped off the boat. Old age. Ah, if you run into Holgen, tell him to split an orc at the shoulder for old Vestergar.
Being lowborn must be awful. I couldn't stand it.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you? I never knew that about Netches. Have to try that next time I'm in the field. Honor to you, Sarah. Welcome to the Magus Guild Hall. I realize that our presence here in the temple is unconventional, but I'm afraid that our former hall was razed just recently. One does what one must, yes? Have you come seeking membership? Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join. It's a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanis will be pleased. We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes. We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members, and from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself. Vanus Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success. We are neutral in the war between the three alliances. While many of us here in Davon's Watch hold true to the Dragon Banner, when we're on guild business we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls. Excellent. Welcome to the Mages Guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velast, our mistress of Incunabula. She's in the stacks on the floor below, and often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
There you are. Took you long enough.
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and I.
I'll have his heart. Stranger, I'm bold to ask, but have you met a man named Denthis Ramori in the neighborhood? My worthless apprentice. He stole one of my spell books. Unfortunately for him, I am no fool. That book is protected by a ward invoking, Arche or Akatosh. I imagine he regrets taking that book now. Why? I want my spell book back, and I want to flay him alive. You can search for him, or his brother might know where he is. Dethys favors the tavern nearby. Oh, and please, don't mention the flaying.
I've always found the study of Daedra fascinating. It's unfortunate that so much knowledge about them is forbidden by the Tribunal. They're tied closely to the history of my people, for good or ill. The mountains of the Ashlands are rife with old Daedric ruins. Some are not as forgotten as we might like. They dot the slopes of Ash Mountain. Legends tell of a secret Daedric library there, devoted to the Daedric Prince Hermaeus Mora. I've learned not to dismiss rumor and legend out of hand. Whether there's an actual library, or just a fiery pit of screaming Daedra, I couldn't say. You truly don't know? You must know about House Inderil. They're one of the most powerful noble families in all Morrowind. Tanvil is the Grand Master of the house, the leader of the entire clan. They're an odd pair, aren't they? The Grand Master is so cool and cerebral, and Holgern is so Nord. Most know that they only served together in the Akaviri War, but our guild collects secrets. You'd like to know more, wouldn't you? The Grand Master's unit was ambushed by those Akavir snakes, cut off from the rest of our forces. Holgern's scouting party came on the scene and rushed in to rescue them. He and the Grand Master were the only survivors. They fought back to back.
Yes, that's just in line with the third law of arcanodynamics. Excellent. Well met, Adept. I believe I may have a task for you. New members are the lifeblood of the Mages Guild, especially for retrieval missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in a ruin nearby. I'd like you to retrieve it for me. West of here, on the coast near Ash Mountain, lies a Dwemer ruin, the Inner Sea Armature. If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find. The Inner Sea Armature is a dangerous place. Tread carefully, Adept. I am the master of Incunabula, the keeper of tomes. I've come here to inspect the local Arcaneum, the guild's library. I've dedicated my life to expanding our guild's knowledge. Standards must be kept. We have ears everywhere, Adept. An intelligence report fell into my hands that mentioned these tomes. We are neutral in the war for Cyrodiil, and proud of it. That doesn't mean we don't take an interest when the hidden armigers notice something. The intelligence arm of the Ebonheart Pact. Rumor is that there used to be an alchemy group from within House Telvanni who jumped ship. Now they answer to King Yoren personally, and the Aid only knows what they get up to. I don't know. It's always a delicious mystery cracking open a book for the first time. They could be anything from ancient recipes for stew to high arcana, even racy journals penned by elven poets.
There you are. Took you long enough.
Always a pleasure, Tharn. Try not to lose those stones.
Finally! I was beginning to think you'd never show up here.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
What can I do for you? Valdem sent you, didn't he? Well, my brother robbed us both. We were supposed to share its secrets, but he ran off toward the tower. Joke's on him. I think Valdem changed the warding incantation to Arce's Beard.
Honor to you, Sarah. Welcome to the Watch House Inn. Those net-brained daggers won't trouble you here. I hope. How can I help you?
Graceful shape I heave up high, and in one hand I hold her.
Do you know the secret to Nord courage? It's mead. Makes them too bold to back down and too numb to feel pain. So, feel like getting brave?
Come the morn she goes, the taste of her remains, and in my mind I see us sway, sway as we kiss.
And what can I offer you?
Mila! Another mead!
Fate mocks me.
The glyphs hold the key. I have trained many honorable warriors, Wayfarer. As I look upon your stance, your eye,
I don't seem to be making much progress.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
What is it?
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Denthis once wanted a spell to make people taller and heavier. He said it would give us parity in dealing with the Nords. He's an idiot. A thieving idiot. Ah! My spell book. Excellent. If you're hungry later, come back. I have a delightful recipe for roast chicken.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Customers are always welcome. May I be...
By the divines, the
Ale servers in this place get uglier by the day.
Is that right? Well then, sounds to me like you could be one of the Undaunted. A league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory. Sound like anyone you know? So what do you say? Think you can be one of the Undaunted? You sure? Dungeon delving and monster fighting is not for the weak of heart. Good, but that's the easy part. The hard part is proving yourself. Fungal Grotto seems like a good test. A dark, dank cave you return from. See if you can best whatever's inside. If you survive, come meet me back here, and we'll make it official.
Can't you see I'm eating? You young scamps always come to Fellville for advice when I'm in the middle of something. Tell you what, buy me a drink, and I'll give you a tip on making the best use of a blade. Just give me the money. Ah, there we are. As for that advice, never trust strangers. Seriously, I owe you one. I'll see you around, I'm sure.
As an Undaunted, I seek to better myself. But I'm afraid there is little left in this world to challenge me. Perhaps there are Daedric realms that are more interesting. A dangerous thought, I suppose. You realize asking about challenges is not the same as facing them. There is a cave network in Daggerfall called Spindleclutch, supposedly infested with giant spiders and other foul creatures. Exploring it should keep you busy. There are rumors that an undead elf king is imprisoned somewhere beneath the Isle of Oridon, and that his watchers are more tortured than he is. Find this king, and you may discover the meaning of Undaunted. You realize asking about challenges is not...
Oh, I love you guys.
Riches and wealth pale in comparison to hard-earned glory. I wouldn't sell my scars for anything in Tamriel. These scales have been hacked and hewn for years. Only rarely have they been greeted with cheer and cold ale. It is a good life, though perhaps a short one.
Tomorrow will be better. Is it tomorrow yet?
What brings you to this stinkhole?
Poor Varlin. All that drinking has really taken its toll.
Portal magic? So temperamental. I hope you're not here to attack me. If I die before I stabilize this portal, you'll be trapped here. Since killing me is off the table, I could use some help. My father, Rulantareel, is missing. He disappeared from his workshop in Davon's Watch. I think his disappearance has some connection to this place. I want to know what, and then find him if I can. He was there one day and gone the next. His notes call this place Crow's Wood. It's the only clue I have. I thought I saw an old house up the trail. Could you take a look? I need to stabilize this portal. I must concentrate, or the portal will close. Excuse me. We're in a pocket of oblivion. Everything you see is crafted from illusion and metaphor. Even the grass beneath your feet is just a memory of grass. Your mind is struggling to make sense of the chaos around us. Technically, the Crow's Wood is part of Evergloam, one of the realms of Oblivion. It is the realm of perpetual twilight, ruled by the Daedric Prince Nocturnal. I've spent most of my life studying Oblivion and the various methods of fighting Daedric threats. The Tribunal is wary of Daedra, and with good reason. Nothing good ever comes from Oblivion. Perhaps I didn't think it through. I was hoping it would prevent random passers-by from entering the portal. I suppose I should have disguised it as something less intriguing. Well, live and learn. Since you're here, I could use some assistance. We're in a pocket of Oblivion.
Trespasser! Halt right there! Intruder! Halt! Halt! Intruder! You have entered the domain of the Blackfeather Court. You must pay the toll, flesh or silver. Choose! Then, well, things will go badly for you. Droppings on your shiny clothes. Yes, that's it. An incessant cawing will keep you awake all through the night. Do not cross Blackfeather Court, intruder. There are 2 tolls you can pay. The toll of flesh or the toll of silver. Choose! The toll of flesh commits you to fight our enemies, the wretched bats of this wood. Each time you kill a bat, we'll descend to feast upon the bat's tender bits. The toll of silver. Search the dark caves and the farthest corners of the woods. Collect trinkets of shiny silver left by those who fell to the wolves. Glitter and glister! Such trinkets please us with their luster! Speak then, featherless one! Then we shall feast on our foes. When you have killed 4 and 4 of the flying rats, find the seneschal of Carrion.
Chilling. Look at this place. It was deliberately set on fire. Interesting. Why was my father here? And who is this witch he mentioned? I stabilized the portal, but it's not going to stay that way. I need to attend to it. Would you go to the court my father mentioned? Maybe someone there knows of his fate. There you are. What did you find out?
You! Knave tells me you choose toll of flesh. True? True? The court is fat and happy. The bats are dead, and we have fed. Eyes and wings and skin and ears, such tender bits. We are pleased with your tribute, Featherless. The Duke wishes to speak with you. The Featherless has paid the toll. Let this be known throughout the wood. You want something, Featherless?
Featherless approaches! Indeed. Your efforts will be rewarded, my featherless subject. You are the first to satisfy the terms of our toll. I hereby bestow upon you citizenship in these woods, as well as vassal servants to aid you. Welcome to Crow's Wood, fledgling. Take care of your new vassals, fledgling. Questions? We charge you a toll, yet you want to talk instead of pecking us? Miraculous. Speak! What? What? We are crows.
Do crows not hold court where you come from? Do they not cluster, conspiring and plotting and politicking? Watch them more closely, more carefully. Pay attention next time. Crow Mother hatched us, taught us to talk. She made me the Duke, for I am the smartest and biggest and loudest. But then she forgot us. I think she was tired of our cawing and wanting. Want. We want. The crow must leave the nest and fly. Crow Mother has left us dominion over the wood, and our war with bats and wolves keeps us busy. Enough talk, fledgling. The wood is yours to explore. Go!
You want something, Featherless? Ah, yes, the Dark Elf. He was a diligent student. Is somewhat crass. Talented, to be sure. But there was something off-putting about him. My suspicions were confirmed when he locked Crow Mother in the tower. Of course, she got her way in the end. Crow Mother is lonely. She doesn't get many visitors, and we, her children, aren't the best company. Hard to believe, but true. We agreed that if we'd teach Rulantaril the secrets of magic, he would return to her side. Yes! The bargain's power brought him to her side and locked him in the tower. It's just as well, really. You want to talk to them? Rulantaril left his tower key in a ruined structure nearby. It's in a cursed chest with a fiery guardian.